Good evening. I am now, I believe, live. Yes. So, what are we going to talk about? Something amazing, something crazy, which is 80% of the jobs are hidden, they are never visible. How to find them? We always feel that the jobs which we are getting are available on Naukri.com, on Monster.com, on Indeed.com. But is that the only thing? Or there are other jobs? I just want to mention that being a senior leader, being a manager, you have to find out the right jobs very differently as compared to if you are applying on 10 different portals and not hearing back. So I would invite you to put it into the chat box. How many of you feel that you have applied to many jobs but you didn't hear back? You didn't get any response? Yes? So let me hear from some of you. Type it into the chat box, right? So the chat box is open. I want to say hi to everybody who is here, and you can just type into the chat box. I can see people are there, but I'm not able to figure out who all are there. Hi, Krishna. Can you write something in the chat box so that I can figure out? Yes, I can see Gitanjali being there. Hi, Sheetal there. Hi, Krishna being there. Hi. Yes, anybody else who is there, just type in into the chat box who is joining in this live telecast. On YouTube, we are covering and talking about 80% of the jobs are hidden. Yes. Hi, Arshad. And how do you get to know about those 80% of the hidden jobs? Because we all are playing in the 20% of the jobs which are posted on various job portals. And today, by the way, we are going to host a community session at 8 p.m. The link you will find in the description of this video, where you can just click on that link and come to our community where you will be part of this session where we are going to cover something beautiful, that is radar as a framework. Yeah. So when you go and understand about that, then only you will realize that where are you missing the bus. If you are applying on multiple job portals but you're not getting the callbacks, so that means there is something which is missing. Almost, I can just remember my early days when I was in the job. There were there was a hack which we used to use, which we used to always take on, is that go on Naukri in the morning and change a keyword here and there, and probably I will get a call basis that. Sometimes the call used to come also, but what is the sanctity? How are you going to take it up further? There was no clue. Versus dialing up into the hidden job market, which works primarily on network, referrals, and the headhunters. Recently, Zomato's CEO, Dipender Goyal, just mentioned in a statement that we are right now not recruiting through portals or any other things. We are recruiting through by going and headhunting, by looking into what's there for the people. And when you see a brand, a person talking about his or her positioning, that how he or she is positioned differently and what problems that person can solve, that's where the headhunters come behind you and look for such candidates. So that's how it works. Yes, I want to say hi to everybody who is here. Can I get the hi in the chat box so that I can see? So Gitanjali is there, Sheetal is there, Krishna is there, Arshad is there. Who else is there? Yeah. Oh yes, Aishwarya. That's a good question. Sir, should I optimize my resume for all jobs? Yes. The answer is yes. But before you optimize your resume, you need to optimize your LinkedIn. Because these days, recruiters straight away go on LinkedIn and search. They search for the job title, they search for the role, they also search that what kind of expertise skills you have, what kind of problems you have solved in the past. So that's what they look into. Yeah. Hi, who is this? Div. Is your name Div or something else? Because this says Div Soft TAKG. So let me know what's your name. How can I call you so that we can interact? Yes, Ashwarya, did you get the answer? ATS friendly resume comes into the picture when you see a vacancy. That moment you apply and you just definitely need to make it ATS friendly. However, before that, you need to also ensure that your LinkedIn profile is optimated. And we are talking about that topic only, which is 80% of the jobs are hidden. They are never visible. And when you are wanting to get to those 80% of the hidden jobs, so your LinkedIn profile has to be optimized. You have to be very quick and very prompt at searching the right people. Yeah, Divesh Pal. Great, Divesh. So, Divesh, you can also let me know what do you do right now and what kind of challenges you are facing in your career so that I can help you. Yeah, everybody, Gitanjali, Sheetal, Krishna, Arshad, Ashwarya, everybody, if you have any questions. Okay, so I started to feel worried because same prompt, same job, many people are applying. How will be we will stand out? Very good question. That's where I'm saying that today, Ashwarya, we are holding a community session at 8 p.m. The link is there in the description. Click on that link and join so that you can understand the entire process. How does it work? There are very simple steps, 5 steps, which we are going to cover with a framework called radar. And I'm going to discover, I'm going to tell you that this is how you're going to work and get the results. Right? Started watching your videos, sir. Very much valuable. You are excellently talented, sir. Wanted to join your June 6th class. Yes, that's also the link is there. Even if you are traveling on June 6th, you will get the next slot. Ashwarya, you can book your seat, and whenever the next event is happening, you will be invited there. Or if you want the recordings, there is a VIP link also. You click on that, then you have to pay 199 plus 999, which is about 1198. Basis that you will be given the recordings of the sessions as well. So that whenever you are available, whenever you watch, you can watch. By the way, last Sunday, it was a crazy show. We had more than 70 people and all of them had amazing energy because they wanted to crack the hidden job market code. And by the way, we also helped people learn how can they crack the interview, how can they negotiate the salary which is beyond 50%. We got two of our established students, two of the finest leaders, and they did a live role play to show how you can crack and get a high paying job. Yes, and I want to say thank you to Ashwarya, to Sheetal, to Krishna, to Arshad, to everybody watching this, or maybe you're gonna watch it later. So this is the way we want to empower you. So there are various ways, various means. You can continue watching our YouTube videos. You can continue learning from there. Along with that, you can join free community sessions which happen every Tuesday at 8 p.m. The link is there. You just become a part of the community. Along with that, if you want to see the live showcase of how do you demonstrate those skills which allow you to get into the 80% of the hidden job market, you just need to be part of our 8-figure career breakthrough event. By the way, why it's named as 8-figure? Because we are on a mission and a vision of 2029. In 2029, we want 1,000 people to cross 1 crore plus salary. Even if you are at 10 lakhs, even if you are at 20 lakhs, there is a possibility because there is no connection between the current salary and the salary you're going to demand. The connection is between what value you bring on the table. If you can showcase the founder, the CEO, the HR, the talent acquisition manager, the hiring manager, that if get hired, I can solve the problems which are worth this much. And the fundamental is very simple. You're going to always add 10x value. If you are getting paid 10, you're going to be adding 1 crores of value. If you're going to get paid 20, you're going to add 2 crores of value. So that's how it works. And that's how it worked in my life, in my career, when I was working at Philips, when I was working at Hevels. So the same thing used to work for me beautifully. So, you have to always present a business case. When you are presenting a business case, then only it makes all the difference. Yeah. Yeah, literally, I'm looking for a career transition. Will get in your guidance. I have a sure confidence we will rock and win. Yes, Aishwarya, for sure you will get that. If you are part of our community and doing the things in a way they are being told, because it's all about implementation. One way is that you get the information from YouTube videos, you get the information from various courses. The other way is implementing. When you implement the things, then only you get the results. Okay, so I think it was a quick one. I just wanted to say hi to everybody here, and we had great time. I was able to tell you that this is how the hidden job market works. You need to just ensure that your LinkedIn profile is updated and you're making the search engine work for you. When you are updating your LinkedIn profile, putting the right things there, and also ensuring that you are searching for the right recruiters. One of the prompt which I want to give you, which is going to come in our next video, is that just type in the name of the company, let's say Razorpay, and you say Razorpay, we are hiring on LinkedIn. You will see the latest job openings coming up and the persons who have posted, because they want an immediate result. There is an HR who will post on Naukri, Monster, and other platforms also, but that will have hundreds of applications where you will be filtered out, or maybe if you get a chance, you will be able to crack the interview or no. There is like only 5% chance, versus there is a 20% chance when you're reaching to the direct hiring manager rather than via consultant, HR, and all those things. Because here the hiring manager really wants somebody like you who can put in the candidature in front of that person by sending a DM. And the DM, how it is getting created, we have given you those things already in the last video. Also, we have given you recruiter search engine PDF, which you can use extensively, target companies, search for the jobs, and get into the hidden job market. Yes, with this, I want to say thank you, and we'll see you next time around. We'll keep coming live on the videos because this is something which I personally enjoy, and we are on a mission and vision to impart that knowledge and take your career to the next level, which is nothing less than 8 figures. See you next time. Bye bye. So Aishwarya, the VIP link is already there. You just need to click on the masterclass. When you click on that link, there will be 199 and then there will be a tick mark. Just mark that tick. You will get it to 1198 and you will be able to do that. Also, if you face any challenge, I'm going to type in the email ID on which you can write back to us, support@vishalmanocha.com. So in case you are still not clear, you can write back to us. Yes? Is that clear, Ashwarya? Brilliant. See you next time. Bye bye.